This is the Arcane Dice Podcast.
Deep below the city of Waterdeep lies the Undermountain, home of forgotten civilizations. Levels upon levels filled with monstrosities, madness, violence, and riches beyond belief. Home to Halaster Blackcloak, the Mad Mage. Those who enter are subjected to his whims and fancies, be they boon or bane. It's 1 gold for the ride down. How many are lucky enough to pay to come back up? The Arcane Dice Podcast presents Dungeon Crawl, Legacy of the Mad Mage.
And then I got to start planning this sleeve. Mom's all concerned.
Mom's all concerned. You're going to be a jigsaw puzzle full of stupid art.
You know those are permanent, right?
Mom was all like, are you going to start like getting like tattoos on your back and like on your neck? And I was just like, oh yeah, like the koi tail wraps over top of my shoulder and comes up my neck. So it gives it a little bit more like flowness. And she was like, I know you're kidding because I saw the design, but fuck you. And I'm like, no, Ma. Like, I mean, the reason I'm only going 3/4 is if I'm wearing a long sleeve shirt, you would never know that I even had tattoos. I was like, not that I'm ashamed of my tattoos. I'm very happy with all of my tats, but I'm of that bridging generation of Mom's generation. Their first reaction of tattoos is like criminals and like, oh my God. That kind of stuff. Whereas like the new generation, the new generation is more like, if you can sit through a tattoo, you can sit through a stupid ass boring Zoom meeting. So that gives you a hireable skill. So,
I mean, there's nothing wrong with tattoos per se. But I mean, if you got them all over your face, that just shows very poor impulse control.
Also true. Yeah. No face or neck tattoos are in my future.
Oh. So. Does it call for like poor impulse control? Because like, if it's like a stupid fucking tattoo, but if it's like a really beautiful, like nice face tattoo, you probably sat and thought on that for a hot minute.
Okay, but what is a nice, beautiful face for tattoo?
I don't know.
Don't bother.
I bought
Chayse.
my like sideboard off of a dude who had like a really cool like chicken foot, and I was like, man, that must have fucking
on his face.
Chayse,
but it looked really cool.
Fucking chicken.
Chayse, you should totally prove Dave wrong and get your baby tattoo something on the face.
Yeah,
that'd be sick.
I have had such an itch being like, I want to get a fucking tattoo so bad. Not allowed to do that while you're pregnant.
Nope.
But I mean, there's I mean, I got tattoos, so nothing wrong with tattoos. But I don't know the face. There's nothing really you can get tattooed on the face that will look good.
I don't know. There's been some really beautiful like model tattoos. They have like a beautiful little like filigree or like something coming up the side. Glorious.
No, actually,
gorgeous.
Steph got her freckles colored in on her face. That did not look bad, and you wouldn't notice unless you knew her from before.
She got freckles colored in. My God.
I thought about getting.
She was suggesting I try it to make it look like I had a hairline up to the front in a V, just really, really short, close crop. And I was like, yeah, no, that's not
just happening. Like a shading, so it looks like you.
Yeah. Actually, it looks good.
Like, no, I've seen it on people before. Yeah, it's not terrible, but you have to keep your hair short then from then on because you have no options for anything else.
Right? Well, would it not just be covered by hair if it was coming in?
He doesn't grow hair there.
But the hair doesn't come in there. Oh, fatal flaw.
Welcome to the
So
conversation.
in the
Chayse.
80s,
Hey.
80s and 90s used to have spray on hair.
Yeah.
It wasn't just the
Hair
80s,
powder's
90s.
still a thing.
Rudy Giuliani was still
That's
using
'cause
this stuff
he's
there in
got a
2020.
stockpile.
Yeah, probably. He's got stock
Yeah.
in the company, I would bet. Fucking.
Oh,
Yeah.
big itchy baby.
I'm sure he got it as payment for being their lawyer for some lawsuit or something. Lifetime
Right.
supply of spray on
That's-
hair.
Matt,
That's probably a very accurate
Are you
fucking
wearing your
representation.
Christmas shirt in your photo there for your koi? so for Christmas, I got Matt 2 T-shirts from the dollar store, and I cut off the right sleeves of both of them.
They were
well
so
played.
good because for the first one in November, I just sat without a shirt and I got cold, and I was like,
Yeah.
"Fuck this!" And then after I got your Christmas gifts, I was like, "Fuck yeah, this would be great!" So I wore the 3/4 length one last time, and I have not done laundry since then. So I busted out the other one.
Nice. See, fucking hashtag Christmas.
Hashtag Christmas gifts. Everybody doing okay? Everybody staying warm?
Oh God, fucking the ski hill was cold on Sunday,
Why
buddy.
would you go skiing on the coldest day?
So we paid
Because it was
for
scheduled.
3
I blame
lessons.
it.
Right?
I blame his child.
Yeah, we paid for
Kids are
3
the worst.
lessons
They
for the
ruin
millie.
everything. Make note,
And
Chase.
Kids do ruin everything. Paid for 3 ski lessons, and the hill doesn't close unless it is like minus 29 at their temperature.
Right. But you couldn't reschedule them?
Nope.
No, eh?
She was one of 4 kids that showed up that day, and they closed the hill at minus 29 at the temperature station at the top of the chairlift, and it was like minus 28.6.
Yeah.
So it was still open,
Still open. Gotta get those dollar bills, y'all.
right?
Oh,
Yeah. But it wasn't too bad though,
You guys paid for a group lesson and basically got a
Yeah.
private.
right?
That's even better.
Hashtag winning.
Well, no, because you got to be out in minus 20.
Hmm.
Well, minus 28.
It wasn't too bad.
Oh, come on.
No,
Got
when
some
you're
time
skiing,
on
Yeah,
it's
the
not
you
terrible.
bundle up. It's doable.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you're moving around
Get
and
a good
stuff.
gig.
Yeah, you're creating your
it's-
own wind chill.
And I mean,
Yeah.
there's no.
Yep.
I don't think there's a chairlift. It's just the tow ropes, right?
They,
So
they got
you're
2
never
to 3
sitting down.
chairs.
Oh, do they? Okay, but they're
Yep.
short. They're quick, right?
What's that?
Barely.
Yeah.
I mean, you spend more time on the chair than you do coming down the mountain.
Well, yeah, of course. The you mean the
Hill.
ravine hill? Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Hashtag Sunridge.
yeah. Hey
Shout
man,
out
it's
Sunridge.
a good little fucking spot,
Yeah,
especially
that's,
like
I mean,
you
that's
don't wanna
where
go
I
all the way
learned
to the
ski
mountains?
30 years ago, almost 40 years ago, right?
And they've got a nice little bump area, and there's a couple of
Yeah.
like big fucking kickers, and they've got a little ski cross, border cross kind of track there as well.
Right? Like how many other
A couple of little train parks,
cities have what, 3? What do we got? 3 ski hills all around us?
right?
Rabbit Hill, Sunridge, and then there's what's the downtown there, the City Ski Club or whatever it's called.
Yeah, something like that. I don't even know
Oh.
if they're still open actually.
I remember when
I
that
think
was I remember that was just a hill.
Yeah, Connors Road. Yeah, yeah.
we
We used to go sledding there.
Yeah, we used to toboggan down that hill.
Yeah.
And-
and people
not
just
toboggan
about
on
died
Connors Hill
every
anymore?
time.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
No, it's a vicious hill.
But the hardest part was
Fucking
getting back
brutal.
to the top.
Yeah. Now they got there's a tow rope that they put on there that you could use for your sled.
and that's the one that's just in behind the Matart, isn't it?
Mhm.
It is indeed.
And center yourself on the hill, aim for the pyramids, and off you go.
Yeah.
And there's always somebody who put a jump at the end.
Yeah.
There was a ski report being done there at one point, and the reporter was in like the middle of the hill when they started one of the guys down the hill, and they were racing.
That's a stupid fucking decision.
It was, but it's one of the best ski reports you'll ever fucking see because the one sled tuber hits him like full on, like, and he jumps to try to get out of the way, and it catches his feet, and it, and then he splashes down, and he reaches out and he grabs the mic and he brings it back, and he's like, Daryl Bob reporting from blah blah blah. And then he just like drops the bike and like face down, and you can hear everybody in the background is like, "Is he okay?" And people come running out to him.
Do they,
He's like, well, he gets up and he's just gonna walk it off.
yeah. Do they even sell GT racers anymore?
Oh God, yeah.
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 Do they still have
They come
Are
with
they like the
Bluetooth now.
same GT racer? Because I called mine Jasmine, and I remember those getting like
Jasmine.
put on the you can't buy those anymore.
Well,
What?
they
No.
were death machines. And that
It's not Kinder Surprise in the States, Chase. Jesus.
that metal claw to break you did absolutely nothing.
I used to toboggan at this place that we called Dinosaur Hill, and basically right at the bottom of the hill was a forest, and we built a jump into the forest.
As you do.
So if you didn't land perfectly, you were in a tree.
I love it. You know, there's got to be some risk with your reward, right?
Right.
Right?
Gotta make it worth it.
Well,
What is childhood without at least one broken bone?
there's the house that I grew up out on. There's it was basically a double hill, so you'd go down, and then there was a small plateau, and then the path would split, and there's a giant birch tree in the center of that split, and you had to make sure that you went one way or the other. So you had to make sure your careen was going the right way, or you're going to be fucked. And two of the things that we used to do is the GT snow racers, but then somebody at the top of the hill would release like 3 or 4 tires, old tires, behind you. So if you crashed, you would then also get run over by these tires. It's just how we were. But lots of people fucking impacted that fucking tree as well. We had one kid, one of our neighbors, he went down the hill, and
we lost Raph.
I think it was something else. What?
Here it is.
I'm still here.
We
He's got a
heard,
big pause.
yeah,
Oh.
we heard down the hill, and then you froze there.
Yeah.
You heard about the tires though?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so this kid goes down the hill, and I can't remember if he was on a GT snow racer or like just one of those wooden toboggans, but like he doesn't turn, so he hits the bottom of the tree, and he face plants into the tree as well.
Oh.
And do you remember in Forrest Gump where he's running and they get that truck drives by and sprays him with mud, and then he takes the T-shirt and he
Makes the
mops his face off, then hands it back to the guy, and it makes the happy face?
Yep.
It wasn't a happy face, but this kid's face when he hit the tree left a like blood face mark on the tree. And it stayed there because nobody cleaned it off, and it basically like soaked into the bark and stayed there. So there was this like it browned over time right out of the red, but that stayed there. I think it's still in that tree that's still there. So
Tree's definitely haunted.
Yeah. His part of his soul was definitely left behind in that tree.
Speaking of like face injuries, bro, do you remember that story that we heard when we were skiing there at Tabor about a kid that had ridden a shovel down the T-bar line and hit one of the poles and like ripped all the
his teeth?
Yeah.
Because he had braces and they were ripped out?
Yes.
Ow.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Did not go well. Also, speaking of Tabor, apparently the owners are being sued for fraud because they never reopened, and they're looking to sell. Like the city is going to reclaim the hill, sell it to new developers, and they're going to reopen again.
Cool.
Yeah. So Pat and I were talking about that, and as soon as they open, even if it's like next year or the year after or whatever, we're going to plan a ski trip there.
It won't be the same.
Sweet.
No, it won't be the same. It'll be different, but I mean, the hill will still be the same.
Maybe.
Yeah. Nancy Green, baby.
Right?
You're talking like Tabor, Alberta.
No, I'm talking
Prince George, Alberta has a mountain called Tabor Mountain.
Prince George, BC.
Okay.
I'm like
Prince George, BC. Sorry.
I'm like fucking Tabor. That's where they grow corn. Just off the bad line. It's pretty flat.
Different spelling. Different spelling.
Yeah.
Tabour, not ER.
Yeah, that
Tabor
ski hill has raised and developed 2 Olympic competitors in freestyle skiing.
Yep.
Wow. That's pretty impressive for a small community
Right.
like that.
What's up?
Mm-hmm.
So there must be a good coach there then, is what you're saying.
No, we're just really, really talented.
Yeah. Scotty and Chris.
Yeah.
I taught Scott his level 1 trampoline course.
No shit.
Yeah. PG, the freestyle club, hired me to come up and certify all their coaches, and We used the old freestyle trampoline.
No shit.
The way that it was set up, I was just like, cool, well, we're not starting. And they're like, what do you mean? And I was like, I'll start on a bunch of the book stuff. I was like, but these chains need to be replaced and changed with the quick link and the fasteners. And I was like, the ones that are on there, I was like, I'm not getting on the trampoline to show shit if this is what you guys have. And they're like, well, all the hardware stores are closed. And I was just like, then I guess we'll do book work until they're open and someone can go get it, because this is not safe. We'll go over safety for our first book stuff. No index, no side pads. The frame pads were this big, but the springs were this long, and I was just like, the fuck are we doing, you guys?
Right.
Yeah, it was a shit show. I had to help pack the trampoline in. They had covered in like dirt and grass because it had been laying in somebody's backyard. And, oh, fuck. Yeah. Yeah, it was.
I was always pissed off that we never got the opportunity to like have it in our yard, right?
I had it in our yard a ton.
What? Get wrecked.
Yeah. I had the freestyle tramp in our front yard, like in the roundabout part.
Yeah.
At least 2 summers.
Shit, I thought it always just lived at Beaverstands.
Nope, I had it because Brent was the coach, but I was one of the freestyle aerialist athletes, and Pipes, Longbanger, and Knack would come over to my place on the weekend, and one of them would bring hot dogs, one of them would bring hot dog buns, one of them would bring drinks, and we would just jump, and I would teach them stuff that I could do on the trampoline.
Just hack shit.
Yep.
What's happened after you joined the army?
That's the day.
Might have been.
Hey, Matt, do you still find you can do that stuff? Like, do you find like I used to love like roller coasters and stuff like that, but now I feel like I get a little bit more vertigo.
Totally depends on what you call a roller coaster, because it's not it's not a trick name that I'm familiar with, and I know all the tricks. So.
I have not done any of that stuff.
Oh,
so I'm using my experience for when I get spun around and flipped upside down and yada yada yada.
Oh no, it doesn't bother me at all. I still get on and demonstrate and stuff. I don't do foot to foot skills anymore, unless it's like your basics, like a complete somersault that starts from your feet and lands on your feet. I just don't trust my ankle anymore. Like when I can do your basic stuff, like front flips, back flips, brannies, would be about the biggest foot to foot skills I can do. But any doubles I would do like off of my back instead of off my feet, just because I'm much more comfortable. And yeah, I know where I am, and landing on my back isn't going to be an issue or anything like that. But yeah, I can still do all of this stuff that I can still do makes me look like I should be in the Olympics compared to people that don't jump on trampolines. But in the world of trampoline, I'm like a shitty national level kid.
Guys, you know what I realized? I got something for tonight and I don't even have it on me. 1 second.
Okay. Hey, now that she's gone, what are we planning for Chayse's baby shower? Like, are we all dressing up as babies?
What is that?
That's on the 25th. Yeah,
Saturday. Next Saturday.
Good Lord, Dave.
5 days from now.
I was actually gonna ask you guys if any of you had actually gone to her gift registry and bought
I
anything.
keep telling you guys to remind me. You got to remind me.
But I have to pay Morley.
Yeah, you do.
I'm coming up to your house, so that's fine.
That's good. Double
speaking
check
of which, when you planning on showing, are you coming out Saturday or are you driving up like Friday night?
I'll drive up Friday after work. I'll try and leave work a little bit early. I'll get there around 7 or 8 o'clock ish.
Shit. Okay.
Why?
Well, because I was going to try and do another session of like hot yoga there this weekend.
Why is
fake wine?
I was going to say, why does that look like a big glass of wine, Chayse?
Yeah,
it's fake wine.
It's fake wine.
Fake wine.
Isn't that just sparkling grape juice?
My wine.
It's not even sparkling. I got like fake, like sparkling, like Riesling the other day for mimosas, which was really, really good. But this just, I don't know.
You know, you could put like
you just
orange juice or apple juice in it.
Right.
This isn't sparkling though. This is just like, it tastes like wine. But
so
it's
it's not from the
mine.
sparkling region of Champagne, France?
No.
I was going to.
When is your hot yoga, bro?
It usually runs from like 7 to 8.
On what, Friday?
Yeah, Friday night.
Okay. It's almost like I could also hang out with your wife and your daughter.
Yeah, but I
You
mean,
don't
they're not
need to be
really
there.
why you're here, though. So
I can bring a book and just read until you get home. It's fine.
okay, cool.
Just-
I'll set it up.
Just park outside until he gets home and read a book.
Yep.
Just say,
wait,
if you're worried
about
about
not
Friday night,
minus
you can
20
come
something.
hang out at my house, but I am going to go set up a hall before the baby shower, so I will also not be.
Wait, hold on. The baby shower's coming?
Yes, this weekend.
On the 20th.
What? This weekend?
Oh, is
Yes.
that this weekend?
Yes.
Come on,
Oh,
guys.
fuck.
Dinkuses.
Shit.
Oh, this is so great.
No, RSVP, you would have gotten a reminder email and everything.
Oh, Chase.
You
You make
You're going to have to go back and listen to the start of this episode just so you understand why we're face palming right now.
Oh, is this
So
when
good,
you guys
David.
were asking me if I was awake?
Uh,
so good.
No,
we
no.
were wondering
like
that too.
5 minutes before this.
Oh, what? You're talking about hot yoga.
Yes.
But
Before that.
anyway,
Yeah, we
Ah.
switched to hot yoga as soon as you got here.
Yeah.
No, so it was trampolining. I went and got my fake wine, and then when I came back, Morley was talking about hot yoga.
Yeah.
Yes, and while you were gone, there was a conversation going on that you need to hear
Oh.
to understand why this
Yeah.
is funny.
Tune in this week.
Yeah, this week. You guys,
Yeah.
guys doing good? You ready?
Yeah. I think so.
oh, yeah,
you
shit.
feel
Open
it?
I can't wait to
character
hear
sheets and
how you tell us how we killed this guy. So
roll
good.
20 and stuff.
Yeah. Think you got it in the bag?
Well, hey, are we?
Oh, yeah. So deep in the bag that my spell components are all over it.
Yeah. I don't know.
Sounds really
Yeah,
dirty.
right.
I don't know why.
That's kind of rough.
it's a drink.
I don't know. Rough night. I
Spill components all over your face.
you guys are horrible.
I work primarily in the medium
No.
of mayonnaise.
Please stop.
Mayonnaise magician. It's what all the patrons used to call me, Madam Mayonnaise.
Please don't. Please.
So, does Dave have a story about a lady of the night with mayo?
No.
Is this why you're? Please don't. Please don't.
No, he's just worried about
no,
having
please.
having to role play it here with Corey.
It's horrible.
Yeah, he's just deferred.
I'm falling apart, guys, man. I pulled an ass muscle fucking eating pizza today. So
That is,
That's not how you eat pizza.
I know it wasn't even good pizza.
yeah.
It's not like I was getting into it or anything.
Why are you eating pizza like
I
that?
was just eating it normal. I don't know. I pulled an ass.
Did you go pick up 7-Eleven pizza?
Red Swan pizza.
Oh, shout out Red Swan.
Well, that's not
That's
usually.
fine.
That's usually.
Yeah,
pretty-
I mean it was okay. I mean they got the $4.98 or something for a 2-topping digital pizza. Pickup special.
Nice.
Speaking of picking up, shout out to Kat.
Oh,
Nice.
wait, pick it up.
What are we picking up?
Yeah, that segue has got me
Yeah.
tossed, Joe.
Yeah.
I mean, I
You're
appreciate
fine.
it, but I'm trying to figure out how poop
It's
is
got the
involved.
Riz.
Picking up Kat because she is the only good vibes, and we pick up good vibes.
Fucking Chase
I-
with the save.
I-
Well done, lady.
Yeah,
You're gonna be a fucking.
Totally.
You're gonna be an ace mom. You know?
We need a warning label on Chase's glass on the side facing us, just so that we're not getting fucking attacked by the few fans that don't know that she's drinking non-alcoholic wine right now.
Also, my Subway
it's
sandwich
apple
that
juice,
didn't
you
have
people.
any deli meat in it because you're not allowed to eat deli meat while you're pregnant. I'm sure I've set off
Oh.
so many fucking flags. Don't worry about it.
I mean,
many
it
flags.
changes because I mean, my mom and my aunt, when mom pregnant with me and my aunt with my kid,
That was 50
they're
years
told
ago,
to
Dave.
have a cigarette,
50
relax.
years ago,
and drink it.
Dave. 50
Yeah.
years ago,
48.
Cigarette
Dave.
and a cup of coffee that'll help the baby
And some
come.
wine, yeah. Like, come on.
They're gonna look back and be like, now we know why Gen X is like this.
Right.
So I found out that my baby's gonna be a Gen Beta.
Right.
Well, it's better than a Gen Alpha.
Is it?
Alphas are the buggiest of the bug.
Beta means you're ready to go into production.
Yeah.
Beta means you're second class.
That's not how that works.
I just feel like there used to be more time between like the generations. Like it just feels like there was so much more time between like what is it? Like the boomers.
Do you feel that at 25 years old? You feel that, Chayse?
I'm
you feel
not
that?
25 years old.
24. 22.
27
years old.
27.
Just gonna say 26.
I don't know. Like I mean, we had growing up, it was us and like the Vietnam generation. We didn't have boomers, but they weren't even called that.
Yes, they were. That's been
it was the
forever,
Vietnam
but-
generation.
Baby boomers has been.
Yes, it was. No, it was not. It was baby boomers. That comes from World War II and the baby boom that happened after all the soldiers got back. And Morley's playing with us here right now. I can see him breathing, the son of a bitch.
I think he froze up.
Oh, he's also not blinking.
Yeah, he froze up. He froze up good.
I didn't fucking freeze up.
See? I told you.
Also, I wasn't breathing. That was really fucking hard.
You were trying not to, but
Constantly staring
I
at
saw
myself,
the shoulders.
staring at myself. And I was like,
yeah.
Don't do it.
Don't fall for it. Don't believe him.
We left off last week.
yes.
You guys had managed to get rid of the second invisible stalker.
Mhm.
And
And the third.
and get some hits on the Gray Slod. I mean, even Chitauri's been moving in and putting a little smack down.
With the help of her dice chair and dunce cap.
My last and only note from last session was "Come back, Queens."
Come back, Queens.
Come back, Queens. We left off top of the initiative, top of the round, with Ranarat. Ranarat, there's a Gray Slad between Chitauri and Harumph. He's not getting the hits in that he wants. They're getting the hits in they want. What do you do?
Oh, do I have sneak? Can I do sneak attack damage?
No.
I think I can do sneak attack damage. Or not?
No.
Is a sorcerer?
Oh, I'm thinking my other character. Never mind. Shut up.
Right?
Shut up. I will cast a firebolt.
Fire.
Matt,
Oh, no,
just to
hang on. Just wait.
remind you,
I wanted to do something different, so you just hush. Just hush your mouth.
I'll hush my mouth.
I was just going to say, Corey had identified something last week. So.
Yeah, I think it was. What did I use last time? I think I used Ray of Frost.
Ray of Frost.
Yeah, I'm going to do Ray of Frost this time. But I'm also going to pump in my Fury of the Small.
Okay.
It's close to what he used,
all right.
but
Ray of Frost, Fury the Small. That's a roll to hit.
Ooh, that is a 18.
18 total. Oh,
Yep.
That is a hit. Roll me some damage.
It is a hit. And my damage is going to be excellent. So that is 12 plus, what level are we? 9?
yes.
12 plus 9 is 21 damage.
21 damage. Okay.
And I will bonus action hide.
Okay. You
Also,
see that
is Matt frozen
And
for
that is a
anybody
2.
else?
does not go all the way through.
What's
You
that,
see
sorry?
that does not go all the way through. It doesn't seem to have the effect you wanted it to. The oomph. The ooh la la.
Remember which was the spell
There's
that I
something that
used
sounds
last
like
time.
it's cold, but it's
Okay.
not cold.
Is it Chill Touch?
That's it.
Bringing us to the Gray Slad.
No. Fuck.
Now, I had shield up on the last one, I think. Did I not?
You may have, yeah.
So it would still be
Okay.
active.
He
That
disappears.
just means he's going to hit someone else.
Like, does he just, like, blink out of existence? Or is there, like, a gate that opens and he steps through? Or, like,
disappears.
Visibility, I'm guessing. Invisible little bitch. Not you. Harumph.
well, I mean, that fits with the female narrative here of abusing the guy. You little bitch. And it's coming from a goblin who's 3 foot
Chitauri.
tall.
The gray slad disappears.
I think we've kind of established that Chitauri can't really do a whole bunch of fuck all unless she can see something.
Mm-hmm.
God forbid
You
it
should
can
just start
hear her.
swinging your sword in a 10-foot radius.
Hear me out.
All right.
I'm
Just like-
going to,
Hold it out and just spin in a circle.
in a beautiful aria that I am not going to try and replicate, Chitauri is going to start singing Counter Charm again.
Counter charm. Okay. Counter charm.
This son of a bitch has got all sorts of
Corrie.
tricks up his sleeve.
Am I still doing disadvantage for any of my attacks?
Yes, you're blind.
If Corrie can't see and the slad is invisible, does that negate the disadvantage because there's nothing to see there anyways? After all, invisibility is the visibility to the blind eye.
And, you know, invisibility is just the sun to the blind people.
Oh, fuck.
You guys are horrible.
Oh, my camera's frozen.
Mhm.
Yeah, you've been frozen like since before your turn.
Well, I look good.
There you go. It'll come back.
Turn it off and turn it on.
Styling and
Corrie.
profiling. Uh-oh.
Fuck.
Go.
Corey's looking at her shit. None of that will do any good. None of that does anything. That was bullshit. That's also bullshit. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, I'll roll with disadvantage. I'm gonna go for a chill touch.
Chill touch.
Yeah.
All right. Is that a roll to hit or is that a saving throw? Can't remember.
Spell attack. Yeah, roll to hit.
Disadvantage. Please don't roll a 1.
Yep. Main range spell attack. Yep. Roll disadvantage.
Oh, fuck! That rolled well, guys. A 16
Did it?
and an 18.
Oh,
Yeah.
shit. Did.
So
Do you have a plus to that, or is that the
so
total?
a 16 plus 9
Oh,
is
shit.
like a 35.
Oh, shit.
35. No.
He's only like 10 off. He's only 10 off. That's pretty good for Morley. Come on.
I'm bracketing. I'm
Yeah.
bracketing. If I just keep spitting out numbers, eventually I'll get to the right one. No, so 16 and 9 is 25.
25. All right.
Obs.
Your hand, clutching your ghostly skeletal hand, clutching and grasping, between Chitauri and Harumph, but yet it seems to be
Move.
in vain.
Shocking.
Shocking. Harumph.
Yeah.
We had said that my spell had completed for. So that other one is gone. I'm going to cast Detect Magic as a spell. And see if this son of a bitch is anywhere within my fucking. And if I can't see him within my. What is this? The range of this? Within 30 feet. So if I can't see him. Within 30 feet of me, which should, if I move to the center of the room, so that's 10 to move to there, that should technically put me in range of every wall in this room, and and I should be able to detect any kind of aura coming off of somebody fucking hidden like that.
Okay. Okay, so for the duration, I was going to read this before you decide to cast Detect Magic. For the duration, you sense the presence of magic within 30 feet of you. If you sense magic this way, you can use your action to see a faint aura around any visible creature or object in the area that bears magic.
Yes, around the object. However, I would still detect magic in an area. You sense the presence of magic within 30 feet of you.
Okay.
If you sense the magic in this way, you can use your action to see a faint aura. I would still see magic if there was magic there. I just can't see the aura. But I would have an idea that something is around or within a specific zone. I just wouldn't know exactly where.
Kind of like when you come home and you can smell the dog poop, but you haven't seen it.
That's a very specific metaphor there, Chayse. Very oddly, personally specific.
Okay.
That's what I feel
Okay,
the reading is.
No.
Yeah, but if you're
I need you. What's your spell save DC?
my spell save DC is a 16.
I need you to make a Constitution saving throw against your spell save DC.
A Constitution save against my spell save DC. Okay. I rolled an 11, and I have a +8. Oh, wait, Constitution. Hold on. I have a +3, so only a 14, so I do not make it.
Take 6 points of psychic damage.
Ooh.
I take psychic
As
damage.
you are,
Okay.
for lack of a better word, just buffeted by the immense magical aura within this room.
Oh shit.
Okay. That shouldn't stop me from being able to identify specific individual auras of other things.
No, this is like a flashbang going off.
I get that, but
All you see is you feel, and just everything is just the aura of this room.
It went all wibbly wobbly
This
on
is
you.
like the fucking bathroom light turning on at fucking 3 o'clock in the morning after fucking 4 days of being awake.
This is, you came home, you smelled the dog poop, and the Roomba had carried it all over the house.
This is just an assail on your senses, as just the very presence of this room is just, that's all you detect.
all right. Well, that carries on for 10 minutes, so.
All right.
So next turn, I guess I'm rolling another con save.
I guess. You're
A stubborn son of a
sticking to
bitch.
it.
You're right.
Ranarat. Harumph grasping his head and crying out. What are you doing?
I think Ranarat is going to duck behind the. Didn't we cover this mirror with a tapestry or something?
It had a cloth, but you also got a fireball right there, so that cloth is no more.
Okay. Well, then I'm going to retreat down into this corner, and I'm going to ready chill touch for whenever I see this fucker.
All right, ready until chill touch. Holding your action. What is he? He's going to do that. Bringing us to Chitauri.
Keep on singing my song.
Keep on singing your song. Corey.
All right, what was it that Ranarat had done?
He's readying a chill
I
touch.
did Ray of Frost, but I'm readied Chill Touch to fuck him up next time I see him.
Did anybody close the door on this place, or is it still open?
It is
Wide open.
wide open.
Shit.
Chitauri has continued to sing her
Your song.
LOL.
Really?
Corey is going to.
I can't see shit.
Did you ever see The Replacements, Morley?
Yeah.
Football movie. You know, when the team that's on strike walks into the bar and they start beating up Keanu Reeves,
Mhm.
and the one guy walks into the bar afterwards. Remember what I said about red shirts? Forget it. This feels like a fireball moment in this room.
Right?
Just pick the center and light it up.
Oh,
Choose within range.
You guys are all okay, right?
Duration. 30 feet from you. Okay, I just got to. I got to check a distance thing. 30 feet. Okay. Corey's
I
gonna
have
try
30
and
feet in
use.
my direction. Can I ask?
can you what?
Corey's gonna use Mage Hand to close the door to the room.
Mage hand.
Nice.
Really big doors.
Yes, it should have enough force.
Really big door.
Really big door.
Yeah, but it's not going by the weight of the door. It's going by the force required to swing it. So
Swing it.
You can use the hand to
Come on,
manipulate
swing
option. Open and unlock door or container, store or retrieve an item from an open container, or pour the contents out of a vial. Ow. Ow. Can't carry more. Okay. You're gonna close the door.
and then fireball, so it contains the blast.
All right. You close the door.
Yes. Corey has successfully done one thing.
Harumph.
Well, I guess I'm making another con save.
Make me a Constitution saving throw.
13. What's my con? 13 plus 3. 16. So I meet.
Take 3 points of psychic damage as you are buffeted. Again by this fucking overwhelming display of magic.
Yeah.
But I kind of feel like it's like looking at the sun,
Right?
Like the first time you're like, and then your pupils go like, and then
I
after
guess
that
that's why I made my con save.
might be easier,
That's why I only took half damage.
right?
Yeah, sure. But do I then get to see something because it's only half damage and I was able to concentrate through it?
I mean,
or did you just
again,
have that,
it is
the thing
just
fucking burnt into his retina
this
now?
room is just so overpowering. All you detect is the magic in the room.
Uh-huh. Yeah, I agree with the cat. That does seem like bullshit, Bandit. But, that's all I can do for my turn, so I get
You
buffeted
get
again.
Buffeted. All right.
Just keep taking hits.
Keep taking hits. Ranarat.
I am going to continue to hold.
Continue to hold.
Hold.
All right.
Well, the door's closed now, so
Going to continue to hold.
we're not stuck in here with you. You're stuck in here with
Right.
us.
Stuck in here with you.
Pretty much.
Grace the lad's going to do that. Chitauri.
Singing songs.
Singing song.
all day
Counter
long.
charm. Alrighty.
Yep.
Corey.
Hold on. Counter charm. Mage hand. Hey. And it gives me feedback.
That stays
Yeah.
active for a while.
It gives me feedback, doesn't it?
What do you mean by feedback?
Can he feel stuff if he runs it through the room? Does he
Not
run into
really.
something?
If I'm just like sweeping mage hand across the room, will I feel when it like bumps into shit?
No, you would see it stop, but you wouldn't feel it.
How far can
30
it move?
feet.
We're occupying a lot of spaces, so
It doesn't.
pick
It
some
just
other
says
space.
its range is 30 feet. It doesn't say how much movement it has.
I think it does in the description.
It vanishes if it's ever more than 30 feet away from you. Oh, wait, hold on. It's broken at the bottom. Fuck.
Yeah. You can move the hand up to 30 feet each time you use it.
So like 30 feet circumference?
You can move it 30
As the crow
feet.
flies.
So it was already at the door,
At the door. Which
Close the
is
door. which is 30 feet out.
right.
And I'm just going to have it sweep left 30 feet and see if it bumps into anything.
Well, it moves 10 and then hits the wall.
That's perfect.
Now it can turn and go the other direction.
Right? Because the door's in a recess, so 10 feet left, 10 feet right.
Gunk, gunk. Okay, I'm gonna use like mage hand then just to like sift around through the area, looking for stuff. I won't be able to see it if it stops, but everybody else should.
All right. Sweeps the mage hand. Harumph. You're muted.
I'm mighty tempted to start drawing a magic circle around this entire room,
All right.
but don't think I'm going to.
Roll me a Constitution saving throw.
Con save, eh? It's a 14, so that'll be a 17.
All right. Take 3 points of psychic damage.
All right, well, I guess I'll end it this time.
All right.
You said 4 points?
3 points.
3 points. I can't remember. I think that's a free action to end it, isn't it? Or is it?
Yeah. Reaction end.
Well, then let's burn another first level spell slot, and I'm going to cast Detect Evil and Good.
Detect evil and
Yes. For the duration, you know if there is an aberration, celestial, elemental, fey, fiend, or undead within 30 feet of you, as well as where the creature is located. You're going to hit me with another psychic thing because this place is consecrated, aren't you? Just because.
He's like, well, I am now.
right.
Great idea.
As he furiously scribbles down.
If there's an aberration, celestial, elemental, fey, fiend, or undead within 30.
What does a grace lad count as? Is he a demon?
Huh?
What is this critter?
That's a good question. So let me see. You cast Detect Evil and Good.
Ew.
You detect a celestial,
Mhm.
which would be
Where?
you.
Son of a gun!
I don't know if Chitauri is considered Fae.
Mm-mm.
You're a
I don't think so.
Kalash.
Clash Tar. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think that they're considered Fae, though.
You sure?
They're
Are
part
you
of.
only telling us what you want to be true or what is actually true?
Right.
Flash. Erebon.
Right.
Eberron. The Bard of Morley.
Psionic
This is,
humanoids.
This could be Aiden's
Doesn't really
next thing.
say.
Yeah.
There's no beard.
I
Gotta,
was gonna say,
get some
like, I
white out,
thought
put a
it
beard
was
on.
just like a humanoid.
Yeah, but you're a blend of
And he's got a
spirits
sword.
as
See?
well, so
Sort of stabbing.
maybe not.
She feels fey to me.
Adar of the continent, Salorda. Average
sounds
lifespan is
made
the
up.
same of humans.
Okay. Well, I know hers because she's standing in it. I know mine because I'm standing in it, like the Roomba.
Mhm.
Oh. Inhumanly graceful and elegant psionic humans that have a fragment of Corrie spirit bound to them based on their lineage.
You got Corey spirit.
That's why me and
In
her are
combinations
girls.
of humans who willingly fused with Corrie souls, Clashtar look much like humans, having the same ranges of eye, hair, and skin colors.
Mm.
My lord. Clashtar are commonly tall and slim, though Clashtar of all sizes exist.
That apple juice
The
is
only
really
difference-
strong.
Yeah.
I know.
She grabbed the wrong bottle.
Yeah.
Oh, it's the only bottle.
Really tastes like wine.
This is amazing.
It's not an
I know,
alcoholic
like I'm
wine.
getting drunk.
They've really advanced.
This is fantastic.
No, it's literally by the sober brand.
But no, you
Silver brain.
detect no
Quitter.
aberrations or fiends or undead.
So there's nothing in this room.
There's no other than you guys.
Well, I think I've got enough movement to move to this door. 1, 2. And I'm going to open the door, and I will 3 step into the doorway. Shh. And look to see if I can see anything outside here as well.
Outside.
Yes.
You detect nothing.
I close the door.
Okay.
Apparently I'm trapped in the door.
Okay.
You just wait.
Did medicine time?
No.
Cats don't meow like that for medicine. They meow like that for food and attention. And to go.
Ooh, Delilah used to get Greek yogurt with medicine, though, and boy, oh boy, did I fucking hear about it.
Yeah.
Well, she gets a paste for helping her poop, and she actually really enjoys that stuff. So she'll eat that before she goes to her food.
Paste
Yeah.
salsa?
Huh?
Paste salsa?
Hey, salsa.
Peace
No.
picante.
Paste with a T. Paste.
Paste. Thank you, Matt.
New York
With a T
City.
twice. That's from a commercial, Chase, from many, many years ago.
Commercials used to be
Got you.
between
Okay.
television shows. When
And
you had to wait a
my
week.
grandfather brought that up the other day. He was like, I think I've seen commercials for that. And I was like, I don't have cable.
It was. I think it
Who
was.
does?
I think it was for a paste picante salsa. Anyways.
I mean, the way it's going, everybody's going back to Pirate Bay here shortly, but
right?
Got salsa from New York City.
is there any way to like lock this door closed? Like, can I run a handle through the doorknob or like the however this thing opens to keep it closed?
I got a bent sword.
No.
We have a bent sword specifically for this purpose.
I mean, how did you get in here?
We pulled the door open or used the hand.
The hand of what happened?
Yeah.
What happened when you touched the door without a hand?
Okay, but all right. Well, I guess now that thing can fuck right off if it tries to enter here again, unless it can teleport or something.
Right.
Although that feels like something that the Durgar would have tried to do, but
right? You've effectively locked the door. There's really not much you can do to lock it anymore.
Sure, I can slide a bent sword through the door handles to keep it closed. We just talked about this, Dave.
I mean, well,
Harumph's gonna move.
And sword
Well,
did you grab both hands?
Yeah, we did specifically. You don't remember?
No, I don't.
Yeah, we took the hands and the feet. Remember?
You guys do so many fucking things.
We took the hands and the feet specifically so they couldn't use them to get into this room.
I mean, I got 8 fucking tabs open, 3 other applications. You think I'm taking notes on how many fucking hands you took?
What are toes but the fingers of the feet?
Exactly.
The eloquence of the apple juice bard.
Yeah. So you detected nothing. What are we going to do? Are we leaving combat?
Well, I mean, not willingly. Is there anything else to fight?
That's more of a you question.
Well,
Yes and no. I mean, are you guys going to still keep doing shit? Like, we can go round by round, but if not, if you feel you're in a position to not be in combat, we can do that as well.
Before we decide, Corey is going to do one last check for this gray slod.
All right.
how are you gonna do that?
Are you ready?
Okay.
Corey's going to walk into the center of the room.
Okay.
Here we go. And I'm going to face a random direction.
Right.
Random direct. There we go. And she's going to cup her hands around her mouth.
Uh-huh.
And she's going to say, "A gray slide says what?"
Okay.
And then wait for a response.
No response.
All right, everybody. I've confirmed that he's no longer in the fucking room. We can go about our business and try and do something about these fucking eyes on the mirror. There you go. I fixed it. Sorry, just as like one final, just when like everybody else has been convinced, I'm also going to call out Marco and see if there's a polo from the gray slot.
No polo.
Roll a wisdom check.
We're out of combat now?
Well,
I
I
don't
mean,
know, are we?
he hasn't responded, so yeah, he must be gone.
Like, if you guys want to go and start to move to interaction, we could be out of combat.
I think it's about that time.
Sure.
Right? You don't detect anybody in the room. You didn't detect
nobody's
anybody
attacked
outside
us.
of the room. You haven't been attacked.
We still have the cover on the mirror, right?
No, that's been burnt away.
Yeah.
That tends to happen when a fireball hits it.
Much like most of my dress.
Yeah.
Well, Harumph's going to ask Corey to relay the riddle again, if we're...
The riddle, yes.
She can't see it.
I remember
She used her
it.
hands last time.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what I was going to do. You guys are all hurt fairly significantly, are you not?
Yeah.
I am going to take... I think it's 10 minutes. 1 minute, I think. I'm going to cast... Where is it?
So, carved into the gate, in common, is the gate cannot hide from those it cannot see.
does me singing the song affect the gate in any way? I know that sounds weird, but it does give us a difference on being like charmed and frightened and stuff like that.
Are you scared of a tall oval mirror that has dozens of lidless eyes carved into it?
Yeah.
Well, then you feel a little bit better.
Taylor, come back.
But other than that, your anti-charm song has no other effect. I mean, it makes you feel better,
Great.
but doesn't make any huge difference. So what do you guys want to do? What are you casting? Harumph? 10-minute cast?
1 minute cast.
Yeah, what is it?
I'm casting a 2nd level spell, but I'm going to cast it at 3rd level because
Okay.
I'm running low on spell slots.
What spell is this?
I'm going to cast Prayer of Healing,
Prayer of
which does
Healing.
take me 10 minutes, apparently.
Right?
I thought it was only 1 minute. They've changed that, apparently.
Yeah.
So this is the one that you used to be able to like keep healing and keep healing and keep healing. It was kind of a cheat that they've redone. So
All right, so up to 6 creatures your choice that you can see within range, each regain hit points up to 2d8 plus your spellcasting ability modifier. Has no effect on undead or constructs. When you cast this spell using a 3rd level or higher, the healing increases by 1d8 for each slot above 2nd level. Casting time
I'm going to cast that.
takes 10 minutes to complete this prayer. At the end, everybody will get 3d8 plus your spellcasting modifier.
Yes. And the other, you're not rolling. I'm rolling. Who's rolling on their own?
Oh.
How rude.
I was just pulling out my dice. I hadn't done that yet. Okay.
I have an ability
Uh-huh.
called Spellbreaker. It comes from my Arcana domain.
Spell breaker.
Sounds made up.
When I restore hit points to an ally with a 1st level or higher spell, I can also end one spell if it's equal or lower than the level of spell slot that I'm using. So I'm using a 3rd level spell slot to cast a spell. And I'm going to see if this is, I don't know if this is a curse or something on Corey, but I'm hoping I can remove it. So anyways, I've got 10 minutes of sitting here. So you guys do what you're going to do.
Oh, I'd be ever so grateful.
Well, I'm not making any fucking guarantees right now, but
Okay, let me find starting at 6th level, you restore hit points to an ally with a spell of 1st level or higher. You can also end one spell of your choice. Okay. That spell you end must be equal or lower to the level of the spell slot cast healing. That'd be. Okay. You cast your prayer of healing. 10 minutes go by. Corey is still blind. Everybody get.
Did it work yet?
So roll your 3d8 plus spell modifier.
Wait, who? Like
Uh,
everybody has to roll their own 3d8s?
No, Harumph will roll once for everybody.
Raftus.
Yes.
I roll, yes. So I rolled, I got a 7, 6, and a 5. So 6 plus 4 is 10, plus 7 is 17, plus 5 is 23.
Everybody,
Or 22,
everybody
sorry.
get 22
Did we
hit
all get
points
that?
back.
18, wasn't it? A 6, a 7, and a 5? It's 18.
Plus the 4 from my wisdom modifier.
Okay, so that's 22.
Everybody get 20,
That's what I
22
said.
hit points back.
heard 23. That's good.
Yeah, Raph said 23, Dave said 22.
I said 22 afterwards.
45.
74.
45 and 74 are way too many hit points.
Chase, take an inspiration point for instantly jumping on the bandwagon with me like that. Well done.
Only you were able to dole those out.
Yeah.
Morley as a TM would be so fun. He would be in all of our corners.
If only there was somebody else, somebody here who could cast healing spells as well, because I'm starting to run a little thin. And
Anybody?
I did the damn thing. Just because you weren't healed, because you weren't in our little area, doesn't mean that healing spells were not doled out.
It's just that Chitauri has really shitty healing spells. We do.
Wow.
All you got is Word of Healing. That's like what? Like fucking a D4 plus 2?
Yep.
Well,
I mean, heal's a first level spell for you, isn't it?
so actually. I opened calculator 4 times.
Heal. Oh, that's a 6th level.
That's
Yeah.
healing word.
I mean, there's other healing spells.
no, there's a healing spell called Heal.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's better than mine.
That's a 6th level spell. Way better. But hard spells. So, I mean, healing word is good because you use it as a bonus action. But
Mhm.
there's other ones that you could use too. Oh, cure wounds. That's it.
I thought that was
The Bard's spell
cleric
as well.
spell, though.
Yeah.
Is it?
So
Oh.
1d8 plus your spell casting, but it's not a bonus action.
But is that really on brand for Chitauri?
No. Well, maybe because it's nice to cure your friend's wounds. And Chitauri's brand seems to be friendship.
They're big ships and they're small ships, but the best ship of all is
Friendship.
Friendship. That's just like I'm watching a new manga or anime that came out. What's it called? It is.
Ooh, if it's Firefly Wedding, that shit is bomb.
It is not. It is. The Red Ranger becomes an adventurer in another world, and his power is all about the friendship bonds, right? So all the Power Rangers. He gets reincarnated into Fantasy World. He still has all this stuff, right? So his power of friendship, because like I don't detect any magic on you, right? And,
Right.
all his weapons have some sort of, friendship or marriage kind of theme to it. It's entertaining.
also so happy to hear that Morley's enjoying Firefly Wedding.
It's pretty good. Like, I'm not even gonna fucking
Is
lie.
it violent?
It's pretty okay.
It's pretty violent.
It's rather violent. There's a lot of like subtext and stuff. She hasn't gotten off the island yet, so I'm not that far.
Where
Yeah, I'm sure it's gonna get
where
worse.
is this Firefly Wedding?
It's not something you can watch. You have to read it.
Oh,
But I can send you links.
Yeah, it's a comic. A manga.
I've got too much to read right now.
I really enjoyed.
I can watch them. I just can't read them.
Actually, you say that, but so I've got what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tabs open. They're all manga. Properly blurred out too, right?
Any of them good? I mean, yeah, it's totally blurred out, just like manga should be. All that fucking hentai you've got bookmarked.
No, they're not bad. They're shit I've watched, so I'm just like waiting for new episodes. I just gotta read the manga. So I'm right now. I just started the Demon Lord retry,
Oh,
and I've got
I'll have to figure that one out.
what's this one?
Bloop, bloop, bloop.
Using healing magic. No, not that. I already read that one. The Feeler frame. Got to try to translate it in my head. What is this one? Elk. Elk.
Are you trying to read like kanji or?
No, they're named. They got the weird Japanese name, but it's translated to English, so can't remember which one this.
Dark Servant Lord.
Yeah. It's stuff.
There you go. Yeah, I really enjoyed your 2 recommendations so far there, Chase. So
So just to clarify though, Dave, you're saying that the ability that I have does not negate the whatever spell or curse was cast on Corrie?
The wild magic? No.
But it is magic.
It doesn't.
And it would fall under a spell.
Does not negate the wild magic. No. Corrie is blind for 1 day.
Uh-huh.
well,
That is
this feels like a great place to lay down and have a
that
nap.
is the cost of using her magic.
Sometimes it bites you on the ass, and other times it just tickles your
Yes.
fanny.
But the cost of using that magic means that it follows the rules of magic. So, oh well.
But it's wild.
Okay.
Sometimes it doesn't give a fuck what you want.
Blindness.
I think the argument is like wild magic makes it so like, yeah, it doesn't have to really follow the rules because it's a mixed
Right.
bag. The bag of damp
It
cats.
is- So, the blindness deafness spell will blind somebody for 1 minute. Corrie is blinded for 1 day. So,
Mm-hmm.
if she's blinded for 1 day, it would definitely be higher than a 2nd level spell. Or a 3rd level spell.
Does it say that in the
Or
spell?
a 4th level spell. Right? So the blindness deafness spell only lasts for a minute.
Does it say if you increase the spell level that it increases the time?
No. It says if you increase the spell level slot, you can target an additional creature. And then they have constitution saving throws at the end of every turn.
Mm-hmm.
She's blind for a day.
Irredeemable.
That is
I'll take
that
it.
is the wild magic. That is the what do they call magic in fucking D&D? They run the Aether or whatever.
There you go. Sure. Can I use my inspiration point and be not blind?
No.
Oh.
The weave. That's it. Right?
Ah, yes.
Raw
Again,
magic.
the weave follows rules. It still follows rules.
And the rule is your spell isn't big enough to break this one.
Good try.
You can't stay with us.
Come again next time.
Dave21
All right,
at Gmail is saying that
All right. Would that spell break a 10th level spell?
again, it says nothing in this spell about being increased to 10th level. That would mean that there would be 9 more creatures that were blinded, not that it increased the duration of time.
I just looked at that spell as an example. Can that break a 10th level spell?
That's the spell example that we're using because he's blind or she's blind.
For a day. That is blind for a minute with Constitution saving throws.
Sure.
Can they break a 10th level spell? Say, or 9th. Let's go 9th level.
Yes.
Imprisonment, mass polymorph. Weird. I guess wish would be one of them.
Ooh. I'd like to use one of those.
Yeah.
No, we don't have that.
Maddening
Christ, guys,
darkness.
what do we-
Maddening darkness would be good.
But it's not. You said she's blind.
All right.
So if I'm blind and I remove my own eyes, is that like a double negative?
Ugh.
All of your other senses are stronger.
Is there a?
You can smell the color purple.
I mean, you could try to. It's not a spell effect.
no, I did
You
try,
did try, and it
so.
failed. You are competing against wild magic. You're Your spell
That's
breaker
so much
will not
stronger
break
than
it.
we all are.
No sight for you.
This is not the blindness. I just use that as a quick reference to see how long that lasts and what he gets to do. But no, you're dealing against wild magic, so no.
Sure.
Well, we're trapped inside a room.
You are trapped inside a room. Well, you're not
That's-
trapped. You could open the door from your side.
Well, I mean, we're not trapped, but we're pretty fucking safe. Like, there's nothing really coming inside of here. And plus, we've got both of the king's hands in here, so I feel like it's a pretty good place to just fucking lay down. Maybe rest my poor charred fucking remains.
Do you have like anything you can change into?
We did buy
I
a couple of
have.
separate dresses, I believe, last time we
Right.
were in before Ranarat got us run out of the town there in Skullport.
Yep. I have 3 pairs of human-sized pants.
3 pairs. That is correct. You might need a new pair.
Specifically human sized.
You might want to. I mean, that's fair. There's a lot of different sized people around here. You may want to take one of those pair of human-sized pants out of your inventory and apply them to your character.
Done. I have 2 pairs of human-sized pants. And because Corrie can't see, she just fucking strips right in the middle of the room. No shame.
Right. Well, I mean,
No
to be
nothing.
fair, everybody
Be
can pretty
fair.
well. They're so
Be fair.
scorched and burnt and tattered that they're really not hiding anything anyway. How many human-sized shirts do you
That's
have?
fair. None. Just the pants.
You've got that that bolt of cloth that still has more cloth on it, do you not?
Chitauri can remove all of these gemstones for her sword and give Corrie the cloak.
You're gonna break down a magic. Oh my god!
Let me see this.
Fuck. I need them stones.
Stones.
So take one of the stones. Don't tear them all out. It doesn't need every stone. It needs a big one off of there.
Okay, so you're okay with me giving it to Corrie to just literally
Yeah.
light a flame, but me pioneering some gear off of it is not okay.
Pioneering some gear.
All right, so
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
mean?
That was not the right word.
so it
but
is
I'm
just a
using it.
regular gem-studded cloak, fit for a king.
Oh, okay. Well, then.
Yeah. So you guys ended up getting the gem-studded cloak, a small gold figurine of a female elf holding up a symbol of the sun. There was a dagger tucked into her right boot that was magical. And then you had sacks that had an onyx smoking pipe, fist-sized diamond, red crystal tankard, an elf warrior's golden gauntlet, and a golden belt with an obsidian buckle and studs.
Jesus, slow down. Ranarat's got to write all that down.
Well, you had already.
The only thing that was magical.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The only thing that magical you said was the dagger in the
Yeah.
boot.
And the figurine. Figurine was magical, wasn't it?
Nope.
Oh, I thought you just said that.
A gold figurine of a female elf holding up the symbol of the sun.
Neverwinter. Female.
Female.
Well, I'm busy. I'm assuming we're still in my 10 minutes, or are we done my 10
You've done
minutes?
your 10 minutes.
Oh, okay. Well, does anybody want to try to Arcana check that dagger?
I mean, sure. You know what? I can't see shit. I'm sitting.
You can touch it.
I'm sitting down. Yeah, I can fucking
I'll-
touch it, but there's an
try,
even greater
but I think
chance
my
I'll end up
Arcana
fucking
is
cutting myself.
trash. Yeah, my
I've actually
Arcana's
got
only
really good
+2, but I'll give it a whirl.
All right.
That is an 11.
11. It's a sawtoothed edge with a black pearl nested in it. It's
No,
definitely
you're
a nice
okay.
dagger, but
Is it a key, maybe?
you have no
No.
idea what it is.
Corey, are you going to take a look at this dagger?
Yeah, but only if Ranarat hands it to me. Handle first, please. Thank you.
Ranarat does so.
Gives her the
All right,
blade.
roll with disadvantage.
This of the vantage. I have a +5 to it, so that's a 7.
No idea.
I'm pretty sure it's a fucking knife. This over here. Ow, fuck. Jesus. Fucking sharp, jagged edges all along this bastardly fucking side right here. Christ. I can't even tell if I'm fucking bleeding or not. Can't even see. And she'll just like stick it in her mouth. And I'll be like, ugh.
The knife?
No, her finger. Until she starts to make herself gag. She's like, what the fuck have I been touching?
Put your finger in a gray slad.
Oh, gross. So gross.
So gross. Harumph, you gonna try?
Your roll that was that bad there, Corey?
7.
Yeah, it was a 7. Yeah. That's with my
God.
+5.
Just trying to see if I got anything that helps with Arcana checks. Not that. What about the shield? Is Arcana? No, that's an intelligence.
Actually, I only have a +3 to Arcana. I was like, I could be helpful.
You could be.
Arcana's int. So I do not get advantage on that, but I will take a shot at rolling for this guy. What do we got? That's a 14. Where's my Arcana? I got a +6, so not natural 20, dirty 20.
Okay. It is a dagger of blind sight.
Dagger of blind sight. Blind sight.
Blind sight.
Did I see anything while I was fucking holding it?
No.
Fuck.
So what is a dagger of blind sight?
Do?
Like
this rare magic item requires attunement. A creature attuned to it gains blind sight out of the range of 30 feet.
Come on,
Blind sight. If you have blind sight,
fuck off.
You can see within a specific range without relying on physical sight. Within that range, you can see anything that isn't behind total cover, even if you have the blinded condition or are in darkness. Moreover, in that range, you can see something that has the invisible condition.
Doesn't it take a day to attune?
It takes
her blindness will be gone by then.
a short rest.
I think it's a short rest, isn't it?
Oh, okay.
I mean, we're in this room and... All right, so that thing can turn invisible, and it appeared in the room, but the door was open. Did it come through the mirror?
Oh, we don't know. Let's give it to Corey. She can attune to it, and then be able to see for the rest of her day.
I'll go pass it back to Corey gently, handle first. Don't stab yourself,
Right?
Corey, but this may allow you to be able to tub thump to see things. Chumba wumba it. You know.
To give it the old chumbad wumbad.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you actually tell her what it is, or do you just like hand it back to her?
Yeah, no. I give you that whole description.
Okay.
But you have to sit there and
So
talk to the knife for a while.
It takes a whole short rest of just attunement. Doing attunement.
Yeah. It does. So Harumph's going to go over by the mirror and just start inspecting it. What was the... Who? I think Corey was the one who had translated it for us last time, because she's got the belt of Dwarven Kind on right now, so she speaks Dwarvish, right? Oh, it's written in common. Oh,
it's written in common.
What does it say again, Dave?
The eyes... It says, the gate cannot hide from those it cannot see.
It can't be that simple, can it? Did this son of a bitch walk through and disappear on the other side of this mirror?
The gate cannot hide from those it cannot see.
Yeah. Did the fucking gray slad just walk through that fucking mirror? And we can't see anything on the other side of the mirror. We just see our reflection, right?
Yeah. Well,
Well, I don't have invisibility as a spell, so I can't try that. But what have I got? I've got an illusion spell or two, I think. Chitauri has illusion spells. You're muted.
Chitauri can make boxes.
Huh?
make boxes.
What kind of illusion do you want? You want some pyrotechnic?
No, I want an illusion in front of the mirror, like touching the mirror surface that's this room behind us without us in it, so that then it can't see us.
Oh, like a 5-foot cube illusion.
Yeah.
Yeah. Of an empty room?
Yeah, of this empty room.
All right, spooky mirror. I am going to make like a 5-foot shadow box around the mirror. 'Cause the mirror's like what, like 3 feet or
It's
something?
about 6 feet. It's a big mirror.
Oh,
Go walk
big
through it.
mirror. My box might not be big enough.
Well, it's just got to cover the bottom.
Shout out to Kat.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, no.
Yes.
Well, fucking timed. Good job, buddy. You were waiting all fucking night for that.
Saw my moment. Captured it. I didn't let it slip.
These nice. That's some cake
Easy,
right there.
Easy M&M, yeah.
All right, so you're casting a spell of an empty room? Okay.
Yep. An
You cast an
illusion.
It
illusion.
was everything I ever wanted in one moment.
You cast the illusion of an empty room in front of the mirror.
Like right against, like
Right against.
this.
Yeah, it's peepers can't peek at
Peeper's
anything
not
else.
peeping at anything else.
Okay, so it can't see us now.
I mean, it couldn't see us when we had the cloak over, or the fabric over it either, could it?
No, but this is worth a shot. Harumph's gonna try to push his hand into the fucking mirror.
Nothing happens.
Well, I'm all out of
Punch him.
ideas. It's up to you folks now. But that critter disappeared, and I think it may have gone through there. So I think we're in for a fight if we walk through there. But that seems the way to
Did
do it.
everybody take a short?
Hear me out. What if we just
Did everybody
break the
take a
mirror?
short rest?
No, I haven't yet.
So just
Were you actually allowing us to do that?
take a long rest, I guess.
Let's take a fucking long rest and get all of our
Yeah.
spells and hit points back. Yes, please.
We can.
This feels like the ideal room to do it in.
And you're
I'll allow
allowing
for
for
that.
that?
Does
Yeah.
anybody have? Does anybody have invisibility as a spell available?
That is big old negatory Ghost Rider.
Chayse? Matt?
This is a bard, sorcerer, warlock, or wizard spell. It's a 2nd level illusion.
They're both
Sorry,
sorcerers, are they not?
Yeah, we are.
Both me and Moore. are
Invisibility.
Sorceress. I don't have invisibility, no.
Same.
Oh, so we're dependent on Chayse having. I'm really hoping she's got this in her spell list.
And the only way for me to get new spells is when we level up.
Yeah, you can change out an old spell for a new, I think, when you guys do that.
And
Hey, are we leveling up, Dave?
No.
During this long rest?
God no.
Worth a shot.
spells the common bard. Just so you can get
Yeah, unless Chase has it, we're
Yeah.
fucked. So
Are you fucked?
where are we going? We can't get off the level.
I mean, if we cut out little pieces of cloth and put them over each one of the lidless eyeballs,
Hey,
Um,
Chase.
we could.
You guys haven't covered this whole dungeon, so there's more than likely another way out of here.
I mean, maybe.
These gates are you've been bumping into these gates all over the place. They were never the exit to the dungeon.
All over the place.
Hey, Chase. Have you got invisibility?
Chitauri wants to be seen at all times.
I mean, that's absolutely
True.
fair. Yeah, can't argue it.
That tracks.
So you guys are going to take a long rest?
Yes, please.
I mean, I can't think of any
Might as
other
well.
fucking ideas to
Yeah.
use. So
long
It's like
rest.
smash the fucking mirror.
Yes.
Long rest and attunement. Can I do both at the same time?
Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
because you do a short rest before your long rest is
Yeah.
done. So.
Okay. Are you guys setting a watch?
Yes.
We take turns?
I mean, obviously, I'm not first.
after your first hour.
Yeah.
Ranarat will take first watch.
Chitauri will take second.
So Corey, throw a dagger of blind sight on your character sheet as attuned. You guys are holding a watch, and we will find out next week what happens.
But can I fill up my sheet or do I have to wait?
Always wait.
Always wait.
Hey, do we want to do? What are you guys doing on Saturday? I'm going to be in Edmonton. Do we want to get together for maybe a recording?
Yeah, that'd be fucking boss.
Okay.
I think everybody here can like.
I heard there's a
attend, right?
hall that's going to be open that we could probably
Oh.
use too, right?
There you go, Chase. You're not doing anything, right?
Right?
No, nothing at all.
You are such a lovely human.
You guys are horrible. It's her baby shower. First
Monsters.
save.
I've provided snacks.
For shame.
Attuned.
So just to
Do
note,
you-
whoever's doing watch,
do
you're
you
sitting
need us
right in
to-
front of the mirror.
Do you need us to bring anything for Saturday, Chase, other than our wonderful selves?
Sparkling wit
Yourself.
and
And
personality.
a present for the baby.
Yeah.
That goes with me everywhere I am.
Yeah, and like if you want like a specific beverage that's not just like a fruit infused water or something like that.
Okay, we're not.
I thought about getting a liquor license and like buying wine and stuff like that, and then I was kind of like, I'm not buying alcohol for everybody else to drink in front of me.
You shouldn't have to.
Right. Yeah.
Right.
Also, it's like 1 to 4:30, which is not like a super great drinking time.
Well,
anyway.
that
I
is
disagree.
prime
Yeah,
drinking
loud.
time.
That's private
Disagree.
time.
That means you're drunk and can still go to bed at a good time,
Right?
and get a full night's sleep.
You're home early.
Yes.
You get all the water into you. You crawl into bed. You get an extra long sleep. You wake up without a hangover. Right?
Mm,
Or,
Well, if you
or a
wanna
pulled muscle in your
participate
That was
ass.
from eating pizza.
gambling. For gambling, it'll either be cash or e-transfer.
What? Sorry, what are we gambling for? What?
Gambling.
You gamble on when I'm going to birth
Oh.
a human being, and then you win.
Sometime in the next
half
12 months?
Yeah.
I'm guessing after January.
Hey,
After January,
you know what? If you
before
want to
December.
fill up,
There you go.
I'll go to June. Let's say to June. June seems like a good, that gives you the stretch out.
I don't want to be pregnant in June. I was already pregnant in June.
That was ungood. Ungood. Wait, you didn't even tell us until fucking October, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
That's
well,
correct.
Raph, and Dave knew because I told them, and then Raph went, "Don't fucking tell anyone."
Okay, yeah, but you didn't tell us till.
I think you guys didn't find out until I was 16 or 18,
And you didn't
which
tell
I feel
me.
like is
I figured it
perfectly
out.
fair.
I did that to a buddy last. I guess it was last Christmas Eve. We were at a neighbor's house, and his girlfriend, who likes to drink beer with the rest of us, was like, "Is there any like bubbly or something like that?" And I was like, "Why, are you pregnant?" And then her and her boyfriend just kind of immediately looked at each other and then looked at me, and I was just like, "Don't you fuck with me,
Glenn.
Don't you fuck with me." And they were just
You
like,
did it, Glenn.
"Yeah, she's pregnant." And I was just like, before I get excited, is this a good thing, or
are we panicking?
Yes.
they're quite young, so yeah. Or is this, you need a ride somewhere? And they were like, no, this is a good thing. We just haven't told anybody yet. And I was just like, then I looked at my buddy whose house we were at, who's a cop, and I was like, "You're not making detective anytime soon." And he was like, "I've been drinking, okay?" I was like, "That's all right."
And that's why you're not making detective.
You use that excuse on the job. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, we'll find out next week how your long rest goes. We'll figure that shit out. You guys are holding a watch. That's good. Harumph is going to make sure you stand in front of the mirror. That's kind of creepy.
Woot woot.
Sit, so they trip if they come through the mirror. They trip right on Corrie with her knife out.
With her knife out. Knife of blind sight. Corey's got blind sight, so that'll be handy for the first few hours in the morning.
My entire shift, I just like slash near the mirror the whole time. Like maybe they're coming out now. Maybe they're coming out now. Maybe they're coming out now.
Should we roll to see if Corey accidentally nicks the mirror?
Be horrible. All right. I'm going to get going.
You need to stretch, Dave. You need to stretch is what you need.
I do. I got to stretch my ass because I pulled it eating pizza. How do you fucking pull an ass?
You know what would help with that?
Yeah, you're going to yoga.
You know what?
I pulled my ass eating pizza. Yoga's like
the least of your worries right now.
I feel like, you wouldn't have pulled your ass while eating pizza if you'd stretched more, Dave.
Thank you, Chayse. Thank you.
Yes.
For joining on the side of reason and not
the days that I wake up in the middle of the night because my legs are cramping up are usually the days that I also don't do yoga.
Right? I don't have a problem with my legs cramping when I sleep. Well, it's my arms and shoulders that kill me when I sleep. It's because I use them as a pillow, and then I'm like, they go to fucking.
Oh, that was the worst. Being in this position, laying down, my shoulder felt like it was going to fall off.
Yeah.
Not good.
Alrighty. You guys have a good week. We'll find out what happens if you all die in the middle of the night next week.
Yeah. Can't wait to roll
I
for
hope
that
I'm asleep.
contract.
Can't wait.
Alrighty.
Cool.
I'm excited.
Thanks, Dave.
I'm also so excited to see you guys
on Saturday.
Real life.
In the
people. Yeah.
Yes. Saturday, 1 to 4 at that
place,
the hall that we all got the invite to.